they in step with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And then like today's music is so kind of intertwined.
It's a blend with it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, so I gotta do the list for the sake of doing the list. I'm gonna go with number 10, Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap. You know what I'm saying? I think for Nipsey, you know what I'm saying, this was a good album. Like, he started to come into his own in terms of having a solid body of work. I like a lot of his features, you know what I'm saying? So I was happy to see him come out with a project that was really good, you know what I mean? I'm not sure this album came out, but right off the top of the head, I'm remembering this album. What's the guy's name? The name of the album is No Dope on Sundays.
Saha the Prince, yeah. I heard that was dope.
Yeah, No Dope on Sundays. Actually, I think that should be closer to the top, but I'm gonna mention that right here at number 9. You know what I'm saying? So then you got Meek Mill's Championship. You know what I mean? I like the Meek Mill's joint because it was fire. You know what I mean? For me, it was like seeing Meek rebound. You know what I mean? Like, he went through a lot the year before.
2017.
Took a lot the year before, you know what I'm saying? And then came back and put Philly on his back, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the things going on in Philly right now with the AR Ab situation and things like that.
Shout out to Philly.
Shout out to AR Ab. Keep your head up, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even know what number I'm on right now.
I think 8.
Yeah,
No, 7.
I'm on 7. Yeah. So 7, I got the Mink Jenkins, Pieces of a Man. You know what I'm saying? I did like that. I did like that a lot. You know, 6, I got Pusha T, Daytona. So it's some repeats. Number 5, I got Travis Scott, Astro World. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that is because, like, sonically, that was on some whole nother level to me. You know what I'm saying? And then, in addition to that, when I think about body of work, the visuals is just as impactful or important to me in my opinion, as the song. You know what I mean? So if the visuals is dope, if, you know, and the song rocks, then that's like another level. We talk about catching emotions. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And that's
Travis
how you catch emotions.
For that.
You know what I mean?
Him and what's the other guy? Real quick. Travis. They got very similar names. I can't think of it, but it comes.
Yeah. So Travis Scott, Astro World was nice. I like that. Then number 2, you know, the sleeper out the TDE camp, J-Rock Redemption. That joint bumps. If you haven't heard that, you know what I'm saying, check that one out. That joint bumps.
Win.
Yeah. yeah. Thing. Don't get me started. And so 3, I mean, you can't have a top 10 without having, you know, Drake in the top 3, just because his body of work is just, he's approaching, if not ready, icon status. And we talked about this earlier.
He been there. I mean,
we talked about this earlier, like when your body of work is that, and you know what I'm saying. And there's a controversy, of course, about whether
he write his own
the writing thing, right. But looking at it, at his body of work outside of that, you gotta say, like, you know, he's on a tear. He's on a tear right now. You know what I mean? And then like number 2, I got that JID DiCaprio too, because again, sonically it was moving.
I wanted to put him on the list. It was just something holding me back. Maybe because the album was too structured, like a mixtape.
All right, so let me say this. I'll put DiCaprio 2 on there because for me, this was like a breakout album for Dreamville. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I like to see. I like to see them heat up. I like to see the competition heat up. You know what I'm saying? I like to see everybody on a game doing their best work. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I put his joint up there.
You should do next week, next podcast, TDE against Dreamville.
That'll be slick. And then number one, you know what I'm saying? This year, is a toss up, but I'm leaning more towards your boy M. Kamikaze.
No.
This is my top 10. This is not your top 10, sir.
Man.
This is my top 10, sir. And the reason why I say M is because, like, I don't know what other album this year had a buzz like that. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Shady Aftermath.
I don't know what other album this year had a buzz like that. And it was like the re-emergence of Slim Shady. And
he had to bounce back for what he had. I mean, last time.
He was kind of pulled out the closet by a gunner. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, M did his thing this year.
But you notice. You mentioned M, I mentioned Roy, so shout out to Shady Aftermath, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Detroit.
Right, no doubt. And I got some honorable mentions real quick, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say honorable mentions is because, again, 2018 was an amazing year for music, amazing year for hip-hop. And, like, I not only based the criteria for being in the top 10 for as album of the year based on the content of the album, but also the influence on the culture. And when I say the influence of the culture, you gotta mention J&B, yo. You gotta mention J&B, you know what I'm saying? Because
who's that?
Jay and Beyonce, man.
Scoop.
So you gotta mention them because, you know what I'm saying, they had an album out too, you know what I'm saying, and they icons already. Honorable mention too to Cardi B, because Cardi B is just killing the game right now.
Can I mention one honorable mention?
And
I may be off a year. I may be off a year. Did J444 come out this year or was last year?
I think that was last year.
It was last year.
I think it was
check
last
that out.
year. I think it was
that's very disrespectful if 444 came out this year and I ain't got him on my list.
Yeah, no, I feel you, and I think
that was tough.
I think they kind of slighted him too at the Grammys.
Yeah, they did.
They passed right over that, and we know that joint was bumping.
They did.
But again, in my opinion, the reason why they did that was because of the lyrical content. What was that man talking about? You know what I'm saying? He was talking about pro-black everything, all black. Everything,
and to add to that, he wasn't just talking about pro-black content, but he was actually schooling you and giving you advice. There's a difference when you hear something where they're saying what's going on or waking you up, but he's not only waking you up, but he's actually giving you game for $9.99.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
That was hard.
Like, all right, okay, we all know what we're going through, but this is the solution. And they ain't like that.
Another hard J verse this year, which is
the
why
Meek Mill's album.
Yeah.
You
read my mind. Off the What's Beef joint.
Yep.
Off of Biggie's What's Beef instrumental. It's him, Meek, and
Ross.
And Ross. Yeah.
So that's our top 10 for the year.
What else was in store for 2018?
Go check those albums out. Hopefully what's in store for 2019 is way better. Because we got to get better as we go.
No question.
I'm working on my project Submerge. Right. I wanted to mention our fellow comrade
talking about
Kareem Ali.
Oh, Kareem Ali, guys.
I don't even know if his album dropped yet. Black Superman. A little bit that I heard was dope.
Bulletproof Black Man.
Yeah, thank you. But check us out, man. We working on some new stuff. Sorry for the delay on a lot of stuff, but good music, you know, when you start to take your listening craft seriously, it you know, the pop balls, the stew balls, a little slower as Simbers.
Yeah.
Simbers, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta let the time to brown on both sides, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly, especially in the microwave era, and it's to the point now that music is not microwavable. Like the music we mentioned, I don't think those albums was microwave. No, I think that our listening ears are microwave. Like, okay, we heard it, on to the next one.
Like, we flooded with so much material that it really takes it's you gotta digest it quicker because there's so much of it. Where back in the day, like, we got the material slower, and so we could take our time with it. You know?
An artist would do an album a year and let you wait the following year.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think we need to go back to that. Taking 6 months to a year.
Technology has came out. Technology has advanced so much that we just get bombarded and flooded.
Yeah, and people get forgetful, man.
That's a good thing, though.
Yeah, people get forgetful, though. You know?
Yeah, like, what was that last album I listened to? There's so many, you know what I mean?
Exactly. And the artist can get lost in the sauce if he don't constantly bring stuff out. So it's a 50-50. So now we're going to, that wraps that up. And we're going to go to Who's Eating Crows. And we taking a trip to Sonic, y'all.
Hit y'all back in a couple. One love.
Yep.
Enough to admit when I'm wrong, and it's time for me to eat crow.
Hey, we back.
What up?
It's your boy Adam L.
It's Wahamiyd.
It's because of God.
And this segment, we all know, needs no introduction, is Eating Krow. I just gave it an introduction.
Who's eating crows this week?
We're going to Sonic, and I believe it's in Texas.
You talking about Sonic the restaurant?
Not Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
But if you would have ate what Sonic had, you've been running like a hedgehog.
The joint with the milkshakes, because Sonic milkshakes do be hitting.
Is this candy?
Right, that's
what they say.
Boom.
A Texas family found something illegal in a Sonic hamburger. Police say. And get this.
Allegedly.
Nah, there's no alleged. It's there.
Allegedly.
In living color. Purple stars and green clovers. You know? Texas family found ecstasy pills wrapped in their Chow Sonic burger.
What's going on, yo? What's really going
And this is, I think this is like the second Krow fast food, right? Yeah. Last idiots put rat pieces in people's cheeseburgers. Yeah. That made me not want cheeseburgers down, man.
But cheeseburgers taste good.
But you know the funny part is, this is a lower level as far as
it's
what
grimier.
people are doing
it's
to the
grimy.
Yeah, but it's on a lower level of what the food business is really putting in our food.
How you say lower level?
When we don't know how these cows are groomed. We don't know if they're eating organic grass. We don't know how they're being shocked or what's being grinded in the meat grinder, what we've really eaten.
We know they feed the chickens chicken. You know that. They feed the chickens
steroids
man.
And everything else. Right. But my thing is, it's a lower level to the evils that's out there of what the food business is really doing. And it's almost to the fact of like, how they catch I'm using a different example. Like how they catcher, the small corner guy for selling nickel and dime bags.
Right. What about
but the bigger market is like the pot calling the kettle black. You know, we're gonna fire these people. Yeah, what they did was idiotic. What they did was dangerous.
But at the same time, you got a whole another monster over top.
It's a monster pointing the finger at them.
Right, saying you're a monster. But
their burgers were unhealthy from the get-go. And all
Sonic
they did was
burgers are unhealthy, yo?
Every fast food burger to me, sir, is unhealthy.
Sonic burgers used to taste good before this.
But you know, the story is a Texas family was horrified and found something they didn't order in their Chow Sonic burger.
So what was it, like a crushed up joint?
The police say 11-year-old daughter found some ecstasy pills in her burger wrapped.
Now, how do you know it's ecstasy? That's all I want.
When she was helping her 4-year-old brother with his kids' meal Thursday night, right. And they thought it was candy. The parents took the burger, upset, of course.
So you put candy in my kid's burger, man.
Yeah, they took the burger to the police station.
Took the burger to the police station?
Yeah, they took the burger to the police station with the pill, you know what I'm saying? And
so the
test came back.
Oh, the police identified it.
The test came back that it was ecstasy. Mm-hmm. And then there were 3 arrests. The police locked up the manager and 2 other employees. The manager was caught with marijuana on him. Marijuana.
They're not the manager. Was
Ganja.
Huh?
Was that the manager?
I'm trying to read it.